Well, I hit record. This is my mom and dad's Honda CRV. The one I painted this part. It was all dented up. When he had to take it to Bob. He owns an auto body shop. He was the guy that actually did all the body work on my dad's van. And then after that, he's got one of the biggest shops in the area, one of the best quality shops, and Dad took it in and showed him this, and he said, "Wow, you did a pretty good job for pulling it out." And I guess they would have replaced the whole panel, the whole skin, instead of pulling the dent out. But I don't know. But they got hit over the winter too, and I think that's when he saw that. They got hit, I think, in this door or the passenger door. I can't remember. I don't know. It doesn't really look like my pinstripe job. My cut. I thought I had it cut more on the inside, so I'm thinking this is the door. Yeah, it didn't damage that fender. Oh, this tape's starting to kind of come off. So yeah, I'm thinking it was the other door. Because this one, see, this stuff's starting to peel back. And that's 3M stuff I put on. I cleaned it really good too. That one's holding. And that one's holding. I got that one cut pretty good, but then this one's peeling off. But yeah, they got hit again, so I had to take the door panel off. Sorry guys, I grabbed my lighter. Yeah, I got my slippers on. Friggin' my boots have been bothering me. So I gotta try and pop that out. I know I can't do it by my hand. I tried that, but it's pretty scratched up, and the handle got scratched, and then there's a nice scratch. You can see that there. So and detailing it, the inside's pretty much done. I'm starting on the outside, and I just can't get that popped out, and I can't really get my hand in there where this thing is. That's about where the dent is. So it's pretty narrow in there, so I don't know. I really wish I had one of those glue stick dent puller things, the hot glue thing on there, whatever it is, and pull it out. Oh well, it is what it is. I guess to give you guys a update on the wagon convertible. Oh, if I want to show you guys. Oh, this is a lot of progress on this. They did get the tranny switched. He actually finally got me some sandpaper. That should be the right stuff to go on my my board file. It's one I got from auto body class. And then the backs of rags. Do some wax and grease removing because, you know, they were touching it and everything. They have the door pins replaced. So, go ahead and just shut these. So, everything's looking pretty decent. They don't quite line up, but that's the door, not me. You know, it seems like it is sunk in a little bit. Oops, sorry guys, I'm not watching the viewfinder, but this used to be like, you know, freaking all bent out, and then this was all caved in here and caved in about in here. I did get most of it all pulled out, those older videos. So yeah, so here is the wagon vertible. What do you think of that hood scoop? Kevin, he's crazy. He plans on just, you know, bondoing over that. And yeah, he does have some pieces of wood 2x4 in there, and I think he screwed into the metal into the 2x4, but I'm not sure. I welded this up for him yesterday. He's got a little wing now, and he is keeping this opening, so this will get filled in. It's probably some spray foam and fiberglass mat, and smooth all that out. And then what's kind of cool is is it? I think it's the holes up in there. I guess you guys can't see. He's gonna remount the third brake light up there in the middle, and then I brought up those red LEDs that you see on pickups a lot in between the bumper and the tailgate, and do that across it. I think that would look pretty cool. He's got this. What he did here is, you know, he wanted to stiffen it up some more. So he decided I had some of this stuff, packing foam padding, sandwiched in there, and then he's got it bolted down in the middle, I guess. That's, yeah, I guess there, I don't know. That's gonna get covered up though too. But yeah, it'll thump. And then he's got this reinforced now. You know, that fiberglass will come and wrap it down. He wanted to fill in that hole a little, and then it is resting on metal back in there, so it's really nice and sturdy. You can sit on it. Frickin', yeah. So yeah, just did the best they could on the welds. They don't look pretty, but it's, oops, I just ashed in his car. She's strong though, so somebody, you know, having to pull down on it or something, maybe it'll crack the stuff up in there probably. But yeah, I don't know, he's really makes me want to work on something, you know. It just bums me out that I don't have nothing. You know, I can't hack up the neon, even though that would be a perfect project maybe once I got the blazer going. That's the other thing, kind of what happened lately. Can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday, but the ignition frickin' cylinder went out in my pickup, and I was gonna be coming here. I pulled out of the driveway, and I got to the on the road, you know, at the end of the road at the stop sign. Just pulled in, so I thought, well, I'm gonna take the car then. So I back up, pulling back in the driveway, and the key won't shut off. Freaking truck still running. I'm like, what the hell, you know? How do I shut this off? You know, I'm not that knowledgeable on it. You know, I'm like, yeah, I can't pull the battery because it'll still run. But well, then it just like a minute, 2 minutes after I pull in the driveway, and I have like a big dip in my driveway on the right hand side of it. It was in that dip, so all the gas ran to the right hand side of the tank. So of course it ran out of gas. It was pretty low. I was on my way to the gas station first. But yeah, so then so yeah, I think that kind of shot that day. But then I think, yeah, that night, that day, I called Dean because Dean has a puller. So the next day, Kevin come over and we pulled the steering wheel and got the new ignition cylinder in there. Frickin' Dean showed up because he has a part-time or job in Chippewa. He lives here over by the shop, but he stopped by, you know, see how we were doing, if we still need the puller. Well, we gave him the puller back, put it together, and it still wouldn't work. But I could reach my hand in the column and push that rod down some more, and then it would turn over. So the ignition wasn't turning far enough, so I had to call Dean back. He came by the next morning, dropped the puller off, pulled the steering wheel again, and we ended up having to cut away some of the metal so that it would turn more. And that worked perfect. Got her slapped in there, now she runs good. Well, that was kind of an issue, 2-3 days. Kind of drive the truck, but I didn't really have any work. Wednesday I had a job, $40 job. That's all I made this week. That sucks, going from a $500 a week and go to $40. Just blew. And I got one job next week so far. But well, then while we were, you know, messing with the pickup too, Kevin wanted to check out the Blazer. Well, I think it was that first day we started working on the Chevy truck, and we put the battery charger, you know, on the Blazer. It wouldn't even turn over, so the battery was junk. Well, he had one that would fit. I tried swapping the one on my pickup, and it wouldn't fit in there. We pulled the radiator cap off, it still wouldn't fit in there. It's just too tight. He had one at home he brought up, and we stabbed that in there. I think it was the next day, charged her up, and I turned it over, it didn't turn over, and then Kevin's like, oh, just prime the fuel pump a few times, so I did that. And then Dean was there, and he was like, oh, I smell gas, you know. Then I looked down, and here's gas, you know, squirting out the frickin' out by me, you know, right behind the driver's door. So now I gotta drop the gas tank and that, find out what's going on there. Kevin did some research. He's thinking it's just some O-rings there and those lines where it connect from it sitting. You know, they could have been actually bad, you know, why it was running rough in the first place. It was running like a high-low idle. It could have been sucking air. And then with it sitting now, they just dry rotted. And so I'm going to do that. And I'm already up to almost 15 minutes. So that's long enough video. Update for you guys. I got those bumpers on sale for Craigslist. $100 for the Jeep bumper and $50 for the Pathfinder bumper. Maybe I can get like $20 for the Pathfinder bumper, it'd be nice. But and the push mowers, you know, I put that on Craigslist. Been trying to sell some stuff to get some money together, but not getting any hits. Dean's truck's still sitting out front. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go. I hope everybody's having a good one, and you know, health-wise, me and Jess are doing good, I guess. I haven't been feeling the greatest. Really been, yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been long enough. Boring you. And thanks for following along. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the positive comments. And the thumbs down guy got me on the last video. That was funny. I know somebody probably doesn't like the car, and that's okay. You know, I don't really like it either. I mean, I wouldn't do it the way he's doing it, but you know, it's just something to mess around on. You know, like I said, he'll put a roll cage. You know, we're gonna try and find a roll bar, some steel tubing, something that he can stiffen that up. But all right, everybody have a good one.